Today, we're talking about the cost of living in Savannah, Georgia, and we are starting right now. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Karin Carr and I am a realtor with Keller Williams Coastal Area Partners here in the beautiful Savannah, Georgia. If this is your first time here, you should really consider subscribing and hitting that little bell notification because I make new videos every Monday about living in Savannah and I'm sure you don't want to miss anything. So perhaps you're interviewing with a company that is based in Savannah. You're thinking about relocating here from somewhere else. And by the way, may I suggest this video right here? But what you really want to know is, tell me about the cost of living in Savannah, Georgia. How will my quality of life compare to what I have now? Well, I'm going to tell you that compared to most major metropolitan areas, Savannah is significantly, I'm talking significantly, less expensive. So here's a really great website that I found once before when I was Googling that gives you a cost of living analysis. You can type in the city where you live now and the salary that you currently make, and it will tell you what kind of salary that equates to in Savannah when we compare the cost of living. So for instance, you might make $75,000 now, but if you move to Savannah, you might only need to make $50,000 in order to have the same quality of life because the cost of living is less. Now, conversely, if you live in an area that's very low cost right now, and you type in the salary that you're going to make in Savannah, you might find that it's going to be more expensive to live here. Isn't that something that you'd rather know now before you accept that job offer? Perhaps that will give you more leverage to negotiate that they give you a better relocation package. You can say, listen, I'm going to be making less money if I move there, so I need for you to pay for all of my moving expenses. Will it work? Who knows, but it's worth a shot, right? You never know if you don't ask. But in general, the cost of living in Savannah is relatively inexpensive. For example, my husband and I decided to relocate here about 5 years ago from the San Francisco Bay Area, which everybody knows is insanely expensive. My parents lived in Savannah, and every time we came to visit, we fell a little more in love with it until one day we decided, you know what, we're just moving here ourselves. That even if the salary he were going to be offered here was a little bit less, and it wasn't much less, it was just a tiny bit less than what he had been making in California, in the end, we made out like bandits. Now, Savannah is a city. It's not a big city, it's a small city. I would compare it to something like Salt Lake City, or if you've been to Charleston, or what else? Tucson, Arizona, maybe. Our grand population for the Tri-County area is about 300,000. So it's really not a big area, but it's geographically spread out. We've got homes that are over by the ocean. We've got homes that are much more inland. We've got a couple of military bases here, and the whole area we consider the Savannah metro area. So I hope that was a good synopsis of the cost of living in Savannah, Georgia. It really is a very affordable place to live. As I said before, I made a video all about moving to Savannah that I hope you will check out. And if you'd like to, click the link down below to head over to my website and search for homes for sale just to kind of see what you get for the price range here. Feel free to do that. You don't have to register. Just poke around to your heart's content. If you like this video, do me a favor and hit the thumbs up button. Leave a comment down below if there are any questions that I can answer for you. And consider subscribing to my channel because, like I said, every Monday, new video, Savannah, booyah! Thanks again, and I will see you on the next one. Gosh, my back hurts today. That's something you're gonna... We went to Disney World for Labor Day weekend and my legs still hurt. Cut!